Hello. So for these questions, you have to determine the chemical reactants and the products. So let's start with number one. So number one, it says you have electricity passing through potassium bromide. So potassium bromide would be, so K is potassium and bromide is Br. So for now we'll do KBr. You need to get the chemical formula of this. So what you do is you look it up on the periodic table and find what charges they are. So potassium is usually +1, bromine is usually -1. So when you cross the charges, you're going to get K1, Br1. So it's KBr. And here it says they decompose. Decompose means that it's going to break apart. So it's going to turn into K plus Br, but make sure you leave some space for yourself. So next, you need to check when they break down, are they diatomic? So diatomic means if they're part of this category. So diatomic molecules. So these are molecules that don't exist in nature by themselves. And the rhyme that I like to use is I bring clay for our new home. So iodine, bromine, chlorine, fluorine, oxygen, nitrogen, and hydrogen, these all come in pairs. Okay, so now we're almost done for this part. We have potassium bromide breaks down into potassium and bromine, or bromine gas. So from here, you need to balance it because it says that you need to balance these reactants and products. So you have one potassium, that's fine, leave it at that. 2 bromines on the right side, so you'll need to put a 2 here. But now this also affects the potassium, so you need to put a 2 here, and now it's balanced. It should be a 2 to 2 to 1 ratio. Next, you have carbon dioxide is bubbled through water, okay, so CO2 plus H2O. And if you put this, and this is going to make a new compound. So just put it all together. You have H2CO3. Usually you put a hydrogen in front, and that's how you get the final product. And from here, check if it's balanced. 1 carbon, 2 hydrogens, 3 oxygens. Good, you're balanced. Moving on. Number 3. Magnesium oxide. So magnesium oxide would be Mg, and oxide's 2. Usually magnesium has a charge of +2. Oxygen has a charge of 2-. Cross it, but because of the same number, the final formula is just going to be Mg1O1. And this is added to water, so plus H2O. When this happens, they're going to come together to form, so metal first and then nonmetals afterwards, magnesium hydroxide. So from here we have iron 2 sulfide. So iron is something that could have multiple possibilities, multivalent, multiple charges. It says it's 2+, iron 2, so 2+. Sulfur is usually 2-. Cross it, you'll get FeS, breaks down into iron plus sulfur. And these can exist by itself because they're not part of the diatomic molecules. And then lastly, for number 5, we have ammonia, which is NH3 plus water, which is H2O. And this will produce NH4. H